Hey, long time no see, long time no vlog. So this is going to be a little bit of like a catch-up vlog, just to let you guys know where I've been. I realize it's been 3 weeks. It might have been 3 weeks since we've had a vlog. So let you know I didn't fall off the wagon. I'm totally still here. Let me update you with what's been going on. I kind of hit a bit of a frustration point and a plateau. It wasn't too bad. I'd hit them before and I had like gained and then gained again and then eventually lost it all and started the track back, but I had kind of gotten into one of these like lose for 2 weeks, gain for 2 weeks, lose for 2 weeks, gain for 2 weeks. And so I just got really frustrated and just kind of like stepped away from vlogging. Stepped away not only because of that, but also because, well, my Easter things that I had to do was a very, very stressful time. And I'll have to say the week after Easter was also very stressful. You know, for most musicians, and if you're involved in the church at all as a musician, that is like go time. And on top of that, that was also the week of spring break for me. But spring break for me is always the prep for spring break where I work. So where I teach across the river is in another state, and that state holds its spring break the week after the state I live in. So while everybody else around me is like, oh, I'm gonna go to the Bahamas for a week or something, I'm playing catch up for the next week. So Easter happened, everything went wonderfully, by the way. I actually have a little bit of vlog from that week that I will insert here describing some of my stress and my worries. So, hey, I'm at church, just got finished with my first rehearsal of the day, and I've got to make some copies and put them together for the rehearsal tonight. I have no idea how many people are going to show up. I have no idea how many copies to make. They should have the music already, but you never know. So I'm going to talk to you while I put things together. So yeah, and we'll see if I can talk loud enough for you to hear me. So yeah. So it's this big group choir thing tonight. And I'm nervous. I don't know why. Like, I know what I'm doing, and I know that I know how to put this music together with people, but I don't know. I guess I'm just worried that no one's gonna show up. I think that's my biggest fear. I hope that the audio for this works. You know, like, what do I do if I get there and it's like maybe 5 of my choir members and that's it? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'm nervous that it will. So, I don't know, man. I know the music is good. I know that it's appropriate for the occasion. I mean, Good Friday. You know, it's not a toe tapper. It's not something exciting. I mean, we're dealing with the death of Jesus. It's not something that we reflect on and smile about. It's a serious thing. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm nervous. I hope people get it. I hope people don't look at me, think I'm just a young kid and I don't know what I'm talking about. I get that a lot sometimes. You know, I am a lot younger than the people that I am the leader for. And some people don't think I know what I'm doing. So I hope that doesn't happen here. I mean, most of them have heard my choir, and I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but my choir is not your average, like, 10-person church choir. My choir is really good. They work their butts off. Like, I'm incredibly proud. They're volunteers. You know, I have one voice that could be professional if you really wanted to be. But that's one out of the whole group. I mean, they really come together and they become like this awesome thing. So, I know I can lead them. I just hope I can lead the whole group. So anyways, I'll let you know how that goes after it. So anyways, I guess that's all I had to say. So I guess I'll stop there.
I'll probably let you know how it happened, how everything happened afterwards. I hope the audio turned out on this. We'll see. So, see you later.
Anyways, so there's that. So, you know, that went wonderfully. Everything went smoothly. You know, everything that could have gone right went right. There were not as many people involved as I wanted there to be. I was under the impression that there would be more participation from our entire cluster. That did not happen. But the people who were involved did amazing, and they kicked so much butt, and they worked so hard. It doesn't even matter, because they showed those who maybe didn't feel comfortable getting involved that they should have been involved. They were able to bring song to God's people, and that's really what we're all there for. This Easter service at my own church went marvelously. It's probably the best service we've had so far in the 3 years that I've been there. Not quite, it'll be 3 years in May that I've been at that church, so, but definitely I think it's the best special service we've put on so far, by all means. But yeah, so that's how Easter went. Week after Easter was a weekend of a huge fundraiser for my church, and on top of that, the Sunday after that, we had planned a very large, musically driven worship service that was kind of my baby and kind of my brainchild, and that also went even better than I could have expected it to. But I took a lot of extra time out of my week, and that was also during my week of preparing for spring break in Workland, which is this week that I'm on right now. So here we are, it's the week of April 6th. It's Wednesday. Well, technically it's Thursday, April 7th, because this is like 12:30 at night that I'm recording this. So, just letting you know where I've been. Weight loss wise, I'm going to pull up my tracker so I can tell you exactly what happened. Weight loss wise, like I said, I hit a plateau. And with that plateau came a lot of frustration. So I think the last time you saw me was right before the weigh-in of was it 316 or 323? I don't know. Hi. I'm at work and I'm trying to be quiet because there's other lessons going on, but I realized that I didn't update my weight loss yesterday, which there wasn't any actually. I maintained this week, which is actually great. I'm really excited about that. I didn't drink my water. I think I already said this. I didn't exercise, but instead today I took a 2.5-mile walk with the husband before I went to work and sat on my butt at a piano. So, and yeah, so it's gonna be a little nuts. We'll see how good I am at posting. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll just see if anything exciting happens. I feel good today though. That walk was really nice. My feet are a little. I did not wear proper shoes. My feet are a little bit uncomfortable, so I decided to wear my cute flip-flops that I made for our wedding. Let me show them to you. Oh, look how cute they are. So yeah, so that's pretty much my Thursday in a nutshell. Husband's making dinner tonight, so hopefully that will be delicious. And it should be pretty point friendly because I gave him a Weight Watchers recipe, so it should be fine. But yeah, so that's my my Thursday. I'll update later if I need to. If not, see you tomorrow. Bye. I think it was 323 because it was the week before Easter, I think. So I gained 0.2 that week, and I was really, really frustrated. Like, not to the point of quitting frustrated, but just like angry. And I hadn't really talked about it on the vlog, but I had stopped taking my metformin. You know, I told you guys a while ago that I stopped taking the Plexus. Well, the Plexus was kind of causing some issues in conjunction with my metformin. It was causing a lot of like just gastrointestinal distress. So yeah, I kind of just quit taking all of it, and I think that's what slowed down my weight loss. Because I've been back on my metformin. I'm not on Plexus anymore. I'm completely convinced that that was just don't think it was doing much for me. There are other people who may feel differently. That's okay. That's up to you. It's not my thing. It's too expensive to be something that I don't think helped me that much. I think what helps me more than anything, and I feel like I have proof on this, is the metformin. I've been back on metformin for 2 weeks and I've lost very consistently, even with having some mess ups. So over Easter weekend, kind of overate a little. In fact, I ate an entire chocolate bunny and like 6 of the mini Cadbury caramel eggs. I still lost. I lost 2 pounds that week. This week I lost 1.6. I am 2.8 pounds away from my 5% goal, and I am like 0.8 pounds away from my next 5-pound star. So even without being perfect these past 2 weeks, I can still consistently lose as long as I am taking my medicine. So I'm feeling much better weight loss wise. I've kind of fallen off on drinking my water. That's my big goal this week. I really want to try to see if I can push myself into 5% land this week. I hope so. I really do. We'll see. I think if I try really hard to get my 64 ounces of water every day, and I try to work out every day, that's something I haven't done yet. I haven't worked out every single day in a week. And usually, I don't count Wednesday. Wednesday I usually take off working out wise. I usually eat a little something, you know, it's maybe not quite on plan, maybe I shouldn't quite eat. Because if I don't, I'm going to feel deprived. I don't do well when I feel deprived. It doesn't work really well with my mental state. I don't know, it's just the kind of person I am. So, and that's probably why Weight Watchers works so well for me, because I feel like I can have anything as long as I count it. And it's within reason, you know. I'm not going to go out and eat a brownie because I probably shouldn't, and that will probably take up all of my points for the day. But yeah, so that's kind of where I've been. I have to give like one little like teeny tiny mini rant. So like, and this is so generational. I can really tell. So if you're on Connect, if you use Weight Watchers too and you're watching this, if you're on Connect, you may have seen this debate pop up just a little bit of the Points Plus, which was our previous program, versus the Smart Points. And there are some people who hate the new program with a passion, and I've noticed that they're kind of like older people, and you know, I'm not trying to say like old people are stuck in their ways forever, because not all of them are, but it's a stereotype for a reason, because a lot of people who are older tend to not want to change things, and if you don't know anything about the Old Points Plus program, it was I think it was the first program to introduce the free fruits and some fruits, let me say that, and free vegetables, which I thought was a great idea. I did Points Plus it's been at least 5 years, because that's when I first met my husband, that I was on Weight Watchers last. So now the program is really tooled so that you're not taking in too much sugar, that you're not taking in too much saturated fat, that you're not taking in too much processed food. There's a leaning of heavier points on things that include those items. Previously, Weight Watchers wasn't a super great program for people with PCOS, because sometimes we're insulin resistant. When you're dealing with really heavily sugared and heavily processed foods for every meal, that's not going to help you lose weight, especially with PCOS. This new program, though, is really very harsh on your sugar, and people do not like that. And sugar is it's a real addiction. Like, I made a mistake today. I'll own up to it. I drank some Pepsi. I haven't drank Pepsi since before Lent. I don't think I've drank Pepsi since before the New Year, but I drank Pepsi today, and I don't know, it's like the sweetness of it. I mean, it was like I was drinking straight sugar, and I guess I was. Gosh, I was not prepared for that, and it was too much, and I felt bloated after, like, I couldn't hardly eat any of my dinner because I was just bloated with Pepsi. I don't know, maybe that's just me being sensitive to it or anything, but I don't know. I find it really frustrating, though, that people are just ragging on Smart Points, because it's harder. It is harder, but this is something that it's a personal issue. Like, this bothers me about a lot of people in a lot of places. Complaining about something being harder to do doesn't make sense to me, because easy things aren't necessarily worth having, you know? it's really easy for me to drive less than like 3 blocks down the street and get a Big Mac. That's super easy for me to do. Where I live kind of in like, it's not really a food desert, but there's not like, for people who have to walk or take the bus, there's not a lot of really healthy food options around where I'm currently situated. So it's like a mini food desert is where I live. So it's much easier for someone to walk to Little Caesars across the street, or walk to McDonald's down the road, or walk to Dollar General and pay like $5 for a gallon of milk, or $1 for a package of chips. So there's like those options around here. You have to work harder. You have to go further down the road to get to Kroger. You have to go to the next town to get to Aldi's. You have to go down to the other end of Clarksville to find like sit-down restaurants. It's kind of annoying to hear people say, well, that's too hard, I don't want to do it. Well, it being hard doesn't make it bad for you. It being hard makes it better for you because it means you have to work for it. Again, people don't respect things that are just handed to them the same way that they do something they have to work so hard for. And maybe that's why I'm taking it so seriously this time, you know, because I feel like I understand the meaning of hard work more now. So anyways, that's kind of my rant for today. I didn't mean to rant like that, but it just kind of came out of me. And hopefully once this is edited down, it's not crazy ridiculous. I do have some other clips from the week before. I did record a week of vlogs, but it wasn't really cohesive because I didn't really finish the week out. So I'll throw in some clips from that. I took a fun little, I don't know if everybody has these in all parts of the world, or country, I should say. They're probably not across the world. But they're little like flea markets in one place. And they just opened a new one down the road from me. And husband and I went there after a weigh-in one day. And just some goofy things from that. So I'll insert that here.
It's empty. There's nothing in there. We must have already gotten that chest. Don't wake the baby. For all your bookkeeping needs.
As I said, whoever made that's not reading. Didn't know this. There's ghost type Pokemon.
Pokemon follows us everywhere.
It does. Pokemon is life. Pokemon is love.
I think you're confusing that with Shrek.
Pokemon.
He's so angry. I want to put him outside of my apartment. Maybe not this guy. He sees you when you're sleeping. A cauldron for all your witchy needs. Also a wooden Indian. Oh, here we go. Here's a portable cauldron. Something a little bit more family friendly.
So yeah, I'm sure there's some other clips I'll probably share too. There's also a fun outtake of me yelling up the stairs at my husband from here because he can't figure out why I'm not answering his texts. I don't know, maybe because I'm recording a video. So anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have had a great couple of weeks, and I should be back with the vlogs this week. I probably won't do, I don't know, I might be just trying something different for the next couple of weeks just to see if I find something that works better with my schedule, at least until I'm almost done with this class I'm in. So once this class is over, maybe things will go back to once a week. I don't know, I might play around with things. We'll see. So give me some feedback down below. Say, you know, maybe if you have some ideas. I won't ever do like a daily vlog. I don't think I can handle that kind of editing schedule. There's just some days that I teach way too late, and I don't need to be up until after midnight every night. So, but yeah, so if you have any comments or suggestions, throw them down below. Let me know. But yeah, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.